Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, where we discuss all the games that have happened today and preview the games tomorrow as well. I know you lot have been looking forward to the show. I know you have. As soon as that Bournemouth Arsenal game finished, the first thing on my mind was, I've got the Yardman show to do tonight. You know it's going to be crazy. So if you're under a rock somewhere, Arsenal lost 2-0 away at Bournemouth. Saliba sent off. Some Arsenal fans are shamelessly and crazily trying to claim that it wasn't a sending off, which is crazy to me. So that's going to be the main topic. I'm not even going to lie to you lot. I tell you right now from the jump, 90% of the show, probably 95%. Actually, the same amount of time Arsenal spent on top of the league that they didn't win is probably the same amount of time we're going to spend talking about Arsenal on this show. So that would be the main topic. Of course, Manchester United won against Brentford. Brighton won away at Newcastle. Everton won away at Ipswich. Leicester turned it around. Were 2-0 down, ended up winning 3-2 at Southampton, relegation battle. All the other games as well. Villa coming from behind, winning against Fulham. Martinez saving a penalty, plus more. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Did someone raid? Let me know in the chat. It was Saeed. Okay, salute to my guy Saeed every single time. But whether you join from the raid, whether you're already here, run up the likes on the video expeditiously, people. Hit the like button, share across all of the socials as well, and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. So let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Full gang in the building. Lex is in the building. Kaneki is in the building. Yo, what you man telling me? You man bless?
Come on. Very
You know what's crazy? Yeah, Kaneki, but you know what's crazy though? I said it. There was before you man talk about it. There was a passage during the game where Ben White had the ball on the right hand side. I think it was the first half, and he passed it inside to Partey. Partey passed it to Rice, and then Rice tried to dribble into the box, and I was like, "Yo, Kaneki was right about this centre back thing." And then Jez said that is the most robotic dribble I've ever seen because Rice tried to dribble. You were spot on, Kaneki.
Did you not hear the Arsenal fans today? Rice actually looked decent filling in as a centre back. Of course, a centre back looked good filling in as a centre back. But is Tony in chat? Hello, Tony that doesn't want to deny a man what he desires. Tony, are you in chat, fam?
Oh shit!
No, Tony in chat. TJ, I am so sorry. I am so sorry because you're guilty by association now.
No, you're not sorry for no Arsenal fan. Whether the good one or the bad one, I don't give a fuck.
No, all right. What was it? Take your time with it, right, brother? Take your time with it. How it feel for now? Arsenal got stinkered and hooked out the title race. How do you feel? How do you feel? You man got stinkered and hooked out the title race.
Oh shit, yo. They really did, yo. Got stinker and hooked out the title race in middle of October. Of October.
Like, you man are such a disgrace. You are such a disgrace. I have to talk to you Arsenal fans right now. Ain't it funny? When Liverpool and City were going at it, it was the pundits that made Liverpool and City a rivalry. It was the pundits, English pundits, that who made Liverpool and Manchester City a rivalry. You motherfuckers forcing yourself as a rivalry with City. You man, rivalry with who? Who are you rivals with? Listen to me, Arsenal. There's a reason why your rival is Spurs. There's a reason why your rival is Spurs. No one sees you as a threat. Why are you, man, out here talking about rivalry with City, beefing City players? Your whole rise to fame right now is because of Manchester City. City owns the chain that you're flossing right now. Yeah? How are you walking around in your hood wearing a chain that some man gave to you? Huh? You ain't bought that. That ain't your chain. Manchester City right now can walk into your hood and take your chain from you. And you can't do shit. But understand that they're taking their chain from you. It ain't your chain. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You absolute freaking cretins. Yeah, man, we're going to win the league. Win what league? What league are you winning? You cretins. You cockroaches. You diseases.
Remember me said this last week?
Talk about it.
Them everybody say, oh, Liverpool haven't beaten anyone. And I said to them, say, what? Arsenal go lose to one of the shit teams that we always beat. What?
On the round here, so we freaking Saliba.
Oh, we are Arsenal and City are the only unbeaten teams. Yes, but one of them are gonna lose to Bournemouth, and the other one not gonna lose to Bournemouth.
First, no, I hear that.
Brother.
Right, I hear that. Kaneki, what are you saying? Obviously, the main talking point, obviously, outside of Arsenal losing, the Saliba red card. Was it a red card for you?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean Salibaba? Of course, that's a red card. He was a fucking idiot. Yeah, fucking idiot. One, Saliba. One, Saliba have the pace to keep up with that brother.
Yes.
Saliba did not need to do that. Saliba has the literal recovery pace to catch up with that brother. We've seen him do it last season with Salah. We've seen him do it last season when he kept Haaland quiet. You have the recovery pace. Yeah, you have the recovery pace to stop that attack. Fuck ya, hold him for your one waste, man. But yes, I can't even ask if you're a waste man. You play for Arsenal. You is a waste man. But don't worry. Real Madrid soon save you, fam. Don't just give us time. We'll wait till we can take up the money. Technically, we don't even need to pay Arsenal for you. We just need to tell you, say we need you, and you just left Arsenal for free. You know, we don't need to pay Arsenal for you. Arsenal don't deserve Real Madrid money. We just need to call to you and say, yo, we need you at Real Madrid. You burn your own contract. Yeah? Man moved from Saliba to Salibaba, fam. What the hell was that? Yeah? You look like a defender who come off a Facebook marketplace. What was that today, man? And then they have the Arsenal. You man are so used to playing with 5 centre-back. When you lose a centre-back, I bring in a centre-back. Why did you look worse? Aren't you guys used to playing with 5 centre-backs? Yeah? Freaking.
What's the centre-back? I bought the centre-back.
I'm brought on a centre-back. So why don't you look worse? It's not like anything changed. Nothing changed. Oh, man. This was because Saka was missing. What? Because your left back never there on the pitch. On the corner do nothing. Huh? On the left back never there on the pitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Where was Killer Kai? Huh? Who needs a striker Kai average, yeah? Where is it? Where was this guy? Where? This man was anonymous like your whole attack. Remember some man a chat? Oh, don't worry, man. Kurt and Smelly the pan farm. Me a wait on the on-farm Kurt and Smelly. Yeah? You man have two... You man have you have 2 Peruvian players in your side with fake Brazilian passports. What is wrong with you? Everybody's a hype of your man, Mikel Moreno. What did Moreno do today? Did anybody remember what? Anybody can tell me what Moreno did today for Arsenal? Anybody? What did Moreno do today? Nothing. You wanna know why he did nothing? Because that is what he is. He's a nothing player. But you don't want to hype up this brother like if him they on the same level as Fabian Ruiz. Yeah? Mikel Moreno that came in the Premier League and died at Newcastle.
Don't forget, the same player, don't forget.
Yeah? 5 centre-backs and 3 DM.
Yeah, that is nasty work, yeah.
5 centre-back and 3 DM. And you lose 2-0. 2-0 you lose.
That is nasty work, yo.
But your problem is that the reason why you didn't win today was because your left back wasn't on the pitch. Yo, you man are
the... I'm telling you, last year, you man never had any injuries that were serious. I might say, what to do? You think that gonna happen every year?
Yes, that's exactly what they thought.
You think that's going to happen every year?
Yeah.
Listen, Arsenal fans, enjoy on the top 4 race, innit?
That's all it is right now. Fucking what? Oh, we're going to win the league, troops, right? Right. Tuna title challenge lasted 2 months and a couple days. The league starts in August, and you lose the league in October. So if you count the days, it took you two months and 1 week
No
to
man, but
get stinker and
Arsenal
hooked
scary,
out,
innit?
out the champion. Fam, only can go and listen to Terrence. What telling about Arsenal scary. This brother came out and told everybody to stop bullying Harry Maguire after him cost us 33 points in the league. Go and listen to that, brother. Wanna continue. Arsenal are scary. You people are the only people Arsenal are scared to is Arsenal. I've never seen a club consistently give them fans heart failure. 5 centre back and 3 DM. And you couldn't keep a clean sheet. Really?
For real? What?
Really?
Yeah.
What the excuse? Yeah, take your time with it.
Yeah, I love that. That is
When
great.
Mourinho they do that at Chelsea, everybody call him negative. I remember that with Mourinho.
He did.
When Mourinho
They call him
with they only call him negative. Negative. But Arteta tactical, what tactics? What tactics?
Yeah.
Wallahi, I'm telling you right now, Arteta call Pep Guardiola every night before a game or ask him, what do you think I should do this game?
Nah, just
Freaking idiots. You man are pathetic. Yeah? Is this your king? Yeah? Is that your king? That is the king right there, yeah? What did T'Challa say? As you can see, I am not dead.
not
Well,
dead,
as
yeah.
you can see, Arsenal is freaking dead. There will be no challenge. It's in the name. There will be no challenge today. You man are so sad. You got stinkered and hooked out of a 2-horse title race. I want to do that. You ever see them cartoon there when somebody they on the stage and perform so bad they just see this giant hook come out of nowhere and drag them off the stage? That is what happened to Arsenal today. Only they on the stage and a stink and a hook they take on the half.
So title race over.
How did you?
Yeah? Done.
What?
Finished.
They were never in a title race. I just wanted to humor them.
Oh,
Okay, in a title race, let's see how long the title race lasts.
Which team them play next?
They play.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you now. 1 second. In the league,
no.
they play
Liverpool.
Liverpool away. No, Liverpool at home. Liverpool at home.
Liverpool where?
They play at their place.
At their home?
It's at their, it's at the Emirates. Yeah.
Oh, so them are going to attack. So 5 so them are going to go against Liverpool with 5 centre back and 3 with 5 centre back and 3 DM.
It might be that.
Is that what them are going to do with Liverpool?
3 DMs, 5 centre backs, 3 DMs. It might be that.
Run with that.
Saliba's missing. Odegaard's missing. We don't know if Saka's going to be back either. So he might.
Saka, no worry, man. Them are going to inject him with the super serum, man.
Yeah, with the vibranium, innit?
Yeah, them are going to force them. What was it, yo? We can't afford to die here. Yeah? You man are pathetic. You man, fam, it brings me so much joy to watch Uno try to pass the banter crown to someone. Just with the banter crown just move like Milner and just run right back to Uno. Every time when you fling the banter crown just spin back and come straight back to Uno. For the banter crown is a boomerang. Yeah? Man United bad season. Man United bad season is nowhere near Funa bad season. Funa bad season, you guys were 20th in the league for 2 months. Man United bad season is where are we right now in the league? We were 14th. Yeah, you man were 20th for 2 months. Yeah? 5-0 to Manchester City, 4-0 to freaking Liverpool. What was it? 2-0 to Brentford. Like, you man sat comfortably in the relegation zone, bottom of the league, on a negative. What was it? A negative 11 goal difference.
It was something crazy because they lost to when Brentford when Brentford first got back in the Brentford
and they slapped them.
Yeah, they lost 2-0 away at Brentford on the Friday.
Then they got slapped. Then they got packed up 5. Then they got packed up again. Like, you man need to understand this. You man are like a pack of Newport. Every time anyone pull your box, it's to smoke you guys.
That's crazy. That's
You man want to sit here and chat. Yeah? You man want to sit here and chat. Man United's bad season. Our bad season is nowhere near yours, fam.
And
Your bad
you mentioned
season.
this. Let me get your thoughts because you spoke about him before he joined Arsenal. Because obviously you watch La Liga as well. Moreno.
Yes.
Yeah. But your
Chat.
thoughts on Moreno? Talk about it, like his
Mikel
performance
the
today.
Beast. What was it that TJ said?
Nah, it was Tony. It was
The
Tony. It was
Beast.
Tony who said it.
Tony,
Mikel the
the
Beast Moreno.
Beast. Yeah, the Beast. What beast? A donkey. What beast is that, man? A donkey. Is that it? A donkey is a
Yeehaw.
beast, you know.
Yeah. You are a donkey.
You man are donkeys, fam.
You are a donkey. You are a donkey. You hit the donkey and it goes ee-oh.
Yeehaw.
And you fam. I never thought I'd see anybody slower than Rice on a pitch, and here comes Mikel, and then come Mikel Moreno.
Yeah, Moreno is what did Jez call him? Jez was cursing him out, but go on,
Yeah,
carry it.
you man, fam, this man was out here looking like the sloth from freaking Zootopia.
Oh,
You're a
geez,
midfielder, fam. Yeah?
He does look like he does move.
And
Like,
you know it's so beautiful. The man them fuck up. The man them fuck up them spending on just absolute rubbish all the time.
Things them did not need.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Listen.
Go on.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
The incompetence we may see from rival teams right now is just so beautiful.
Fam, you bought this guy and you were like, oh, Mikel Moreno is going to be a boss. A boss in a... Mikel Moreno left the pitch today with a 64% pass accuracy.
No, yeah, but that is his normal pass accuracy.
No, it is.
His average is probably even worse. It's not even like it's an off game.
His average is 59, I think it is.
Exactly.
No, it's not 59, it's lower. It's not 59, it's lower.
As a matter of fact, you know, just to the purposes of this video and future videos, we're going to denigrate Mikel Moreno to the 10th centre back and a half.
Because might as well call him another centre back. It might as well. Freaking Mertesacker move faster than this brother.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. He moves and is built like a centre back. He is. I'm not gonna lie. He just look like
this man's defensive play today was better than him attacking play. How the man there on the freaking midfield? This man has more dispossessions than he made forward passes. Mikel Moreno got dispossessed more than he made forward passes.
And it wasn't against Real Madrid. It wasn't against Man City. It was
no. You want the problem? Everybody see the red and black and think of AC Milan. Them even hear Clivert and so AC Milan them a play fucking fool.
That go on. I understand.
They see red and black and so think them a play the freaking White Name Stadium.
You're right.
Vitality.
Yeah, like
it's freaking San Siro.
Yeah, man played against Cook and Scott. You know what I'm saying? That's who he was in the midfield against. It was Cook and Scott.
Arteta here, Clivert and so things say freaking AC Milan in a 2002 them a play. Trash. Trash.
Yeah, time with it.
Complete trash. Awful. Complete and utter awful. And you guys want to lie and think about, oh yes, we are going to title. Tell it for what title?
There's ones who still believe, man. There's ones who still believe.
The one that still believe, no worry, man. We have a big pack of Kool-Aid that's more sell no. Don't lose the faith. You can definitely win the league with 5 cents. You can definitely win the league with 8 centre backs, 3 DM and no attacker.
Sunday yesterday, me listen to one of Hussam show them, and I'm Arsenal fan on the Hussam show. I say, yo, him still believe say them I go what them I believe? Them believe say them I go beat the 15 goal record.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
How much goal they conceded in the league, Wallan? Let me check.
No, not even just that. Wallan, because them fucking Arsenal fans have some audacity. In the same blood clot video, a man them say, oh, them not think Liverpool that strong defensively because we keep teams in games. Right. We don't win comfortably enough. We don't win comfortably enough. Yo, listen, looking at the mirror before you call somebody ugly, brother, because you look like a fucking baboon. You know what I mean? Analyze yourself before you come and analyze we. There's no way a team with what 7 or 8 goals conceded. Yeah, 8 goals conceded for the season so far. Number one, there's no. At the time it was 6, but now it is 8. So we're gonna use the 8 because me not care.
Yeah, first.
There's no way you go end the game the league with 15. Number one, and number two, we've only conceded like what 2 goals?
Yeah, 2 goals in the league. They've now conceded
2 goals.
Yeah, they've now conceded 8.
Granted, these teams have had chances against us, but we're still the team with the lowest XG against us. So by our standards, even if you say, oh, they had opportunities,
it was limited.
What opportunities exactly? Because the last time I checked, the other teams who were vying for the position that we're vying for, which is first place in the Premier League, have conceded way more chances than us, have looked way more vulnerable than us.
True.
Yeah. You get me? So, on have to step it up. Step it up. And Arteta, I don't know if you forget the game plan for this year, but it was a part of the bus. That means, maximum you're supposed to in a mid block.
Yeah,
maximum.
Because I need to know this.
You play a high line and get your star center back. Your star center back a red card. Are your fault that Arteta? Your fault.
No, we have to ask them. No, you have all right for asking because Arteta and the Arsenal fans. Me for asking them. What kind of attack were you planning doing with 5 centre back and 3 DM?
Yeah.
What type of attack were you trying to do?
You know, Kai Havertz can qualify for a centre back too, don't it?
Some Kai Havertz qualify as a DM.
I could see him.
Them don't have no forward. Yo, them man ain't have no forward line players, you know.
What forward line players?
When you really think about it, because Martinelli not supposed to play football. That's the first thing. So him is like 0. Them a play as a matter. Them not him play today. I not even know if he play today.
He got on today. He got subbed on late. But not late on.
So it's substitution. So them take off a player and put on nothing. I guess for the friendly goes up on the field when he's going in.
Me telling already, Sterling got baptized. Sterling get baptized to try to save himself from the Arsenal curse. You know? This man go on the pitch with it, and this man gets sub off in 37 minutes. The man not play an hour for Arsenal yet. What kind of attack could they have? Sterling wash, Trossard no good. Well, I don't know what the fuck Kai Havertz is. Moreno counts as a centre back right now. Declan Rice is a centre back. Rice shouldn't be at Arsenal right now.
Yeah, Thomas Partey.
Him shouldn't. He should have stayed at West Ham. At least
Thomas Partey is even there Arsenal right now.
Trophies.
Yeah. Ben White.
At least West Ham can win trophies.
Ben White centre back. You have Saliba. Yeah. You have the Fritty. You have Dibozo beside him.
He must centre back too.
Yeah.
Califury.
And Cauliflower. Another centre back. How did you lose today? Actually,
just part of the bus. Jose, the thing.
Yeah. From you guys went
Jose the whole year. Just
the worst thing is that you went there and parked the bus. You went to Bournemouth and parked the bus and lost.
Absolute disgrace. Disgrace. Shame on Arsenal. We need to do the march like TJ. Do the march in a game.
TJ, dog, don't let me start. TJ, don't let me start with you, because you're telling me not to enjoy Europe next year. Please understand, say you man get thumped up so bad in the Champions League. No one saw you there for 7 years.
Yeah, that's what I say. Well, don't talk about the Champions League, right? No,
don't talk about it. When I go to the Champions League, I have previouses in the Champions League to show that I can win it. What the fuck are you going to the Champions League to do? Sightseeing?
Yo, hold on. Send TJ fee belt. You know when you're youth and your parents send your fee belt to them, used to beat you. Send TJ fee belt. Because I'm rude.
TJ, no, because TJ, right now you feel telling me why you and Tony were out here trying to deny a man what they truly desired. That's how you need to tell me.
That's not TJ. That's
where's the justice?
Don't start the history book. At least me have something. What have you done in the last 7 years, TJ? What have you done?
Nothing.
Let me get to the big up CJ for the super chat.
Yeah, what have you done? Don't even read him super chat. Don't even read it.
That's a
Don't
part of
even read it.
punishment.
What have you done, fam?
No
What have
value
you
for your
done?
money. You will get
Yeah,
no value for your money
Don't
Don't
today.
even read it. What have you done? You're like, get the plaque out. What? Get out what plaque, my guy? I was in the Champions League. In the last 2 years, I was in the Champions League. You just got back in the Champions League last year. What the fuck are you talking about, big man? You guys are out here losing to freaking Olympiacos.
Yeah, and it not change nothing.
Yeah, nothing
Them
don't
going
change.
to,
Oh, we're
yeah,
in the
nothing not change. Them in Arsenal's in the Champions League, and
Arsenal are in the Champions League and Man United are in the Champions League. Yeah, congratulations, TJ. What kind of
And
trophy? What should we call that trophy? The we're in the Champions League and you're not.
top four
Is that
trophy
what we
in
call
it.
that trophy? Everything the mediocre standard in the Premier League was set by Arsenal.
Yes, I agree.
How did Man United do in the champs last year where we got into the Champions League just like you did? And we're not in the Champions League. And how did we do last year? How did you do in the Champions League last year, TJ? Because when I looked on that trophy, it said Real Madrid. What did you do in the Champions League last year, TJ? What did you do? Are we celebrating who lost first? Is that what we're doing? Do you see what I mean by you guys are just your entire fan base is pathetic?
You see why I'm
What
telling
did you do in the Champions League last year, TJ? What did you do?
You see what I'm telling you, say you're not supposed to sorry for a good one them though. Because
No,
even
because
them
I
will
have
come
to
here to argue.
No, because I have to ask, what did you do, man? You man lost to the worst Bayern Munich side in 15 years. What did you do, TJ? You failed to score. We lost to Bayern. We put 3 goals past them, though. What did you do? You lost and barely scored 2. What did you do, TJ? What did you do against Bayern Munich? You played Bayern with no fans and lost. What did you do, TJ? Triggered, fam. No Arsenal fan can trigger me. Your fan base is too pathetic to trigger me, fam. I'm hearing you chatting like your club has done anything in 20 years. Think about it. From you started to support Arsenal till now, you've never saw them win a league title. I've hated Arsenal longer than you support Arsenal, TJ.
You know what's crazy? TJ actually said that the start of his super chat was big up the paddle. You know what I'm saying? It says the Arsenal.
No, don't no big up from this brother. I don't want to know big up from this brother.
Hey,
Worst performance from I don't care.
Yeah, man, crossover.
TJ, I don't care. Bring up TJ, don't stop all you know.
Hold up. Yeah, this is actually a good idea, TJ. We'll make it happen at some point, 100%.
No, I want to crossover because I need the TJ I want to talk to. A Tony I want to talk to.
No.
You know I do a Yardman Arsenal crossover. That's your
man said to you, TJ, because you wish for something where you better stay and take what you're getting night chatting. You don't want to come here. I'm tell you this. Look.
We gonna make it happen.
Look. Bro.
Go on, say what you're gonna say.
We're gonna wait till we lose again. That's when the crossover gonna be. We're gonna
wait because this man has said this man has talked about the worst performance.
When we play them next week. No, yeah man, next week. At the crossover.
We'll make it happen.
No, because
we'll make it happen. Hey, I love it.
Because that's what I understand. This man is like trigger TJ. I've hated Arsenal longer than you've supported Arsenal. I've hated Arsenal since 2003. When did you start supporting Arsenal, TJ? That's the difference. Yeah? I've hated your club longer than you've been a supporter.
Oh, it's gonna be. We gonna figure it out, TJ. Hold up, one can connect you as well. Big up to Vader as well in the Vader. I didn't even find your comment, but I seen you.
Don't even acknowledge Ryan neither. Don't even acknowledge Ryan neither.
This guy, yo, right. Let me go to Vader, yo. 1 second. And actually, before we carry on, I think he was clowning Arsenal in this one. Actually, I'm gonna get to it in a second. But Vader, big up and run up the likes for you lot because over 150 people here. Well, hold on 1 second.
2011.
We even got
TJ. Why though?
Yo, hold up, fam. We even got 100 likes, man. Get us up to 100 likes. Like check 1212. We're closing in on 13,000 subscribers as well. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. If this is your first time here, you're gonna enjoy this show, people. as well. Ryan did say, be up for the super chat, little bro. He says, if we win our next 2 league games, we're 7 points ahead of Arsenal already, having played them away. That would be mental. Klopp set up last season at Emirates was putrid. Let's see how Slot does. Be up for the super
No,
chat.
okay, no. He has a point here. He has a point there.
Yeah,
Klopp did set up against Arsenal, bad. 2011. So, brother, so hold on. So, TJ, so 2011. So you ignore Chelsea, you ignore Manchester United, you ignore Real Madrid, Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan. You ignore and Barcelona. You ignore all of that in a 2011 and decide you want to know what I'm going to do. I'm going to support. Did you lose a bet and start to support Arsenal, TJ? What did you see? What made you start supporting Arsenal, TJ?
Before we go off topic, let's get back to the game today. Yo, Lex, Yeah, Lex, we'll go to you. Take this 1 second. What are you saying in regards to the red card and the reaction from Arsenal? Some Arsenal fans trying to claim that it wasn't a red card.
Yo, even if it wasn't a red card, fuck you. You lose. And you're not going to reverse it. So fuck all of that shit. And yes, it was a red card. But even if it wasn't, even if him not even to touch him, even if him never get close to him, even if the player go on and the ref just randomly run up to him and give him a red card, I don't give a shit. Good. Plus.
Yeah, because as I said before, and now that TJ is in chat, TJ, you can verify for me. Does Saliba not have the recovery pace to catch up with stop that attack?
I didn't get the decision. He should have just let the man go. He probably catches him.
He probably would have catched him. He would have catched him.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't have. I have no idea why. Actually, I know why he did it. It's a mistake on his part. That's what that is. It's a lapse in concentration.
Yeah, him literally go across him for try to get rid with the foolishness.
Yeah, like why? You know you're the last man in that situation. We've seen you catch up to faster players before. Faster players than him. We've seen you do this.
I'm better than Van Dijk, best centre back in the league, innit?
TJ, you're not making excuses because there's no excuse to make. You're not one to make excuses. I've never heard you make excuses. The one that make excuses is Tony.
Make some excuses, TJ. Make some excuses.
Tony's the one that make mistakes, that makes excuses. Saliba's been catching people like this.
We know you're hurting, TJ.
I've seen Saliba catch Martial. I've seen Saliba catch up to Salah. I've seen him catch Nunes. I've seen him catch so much players. Why did you have to do that stupid decision now?
Yeah, it was silly. Yeah,
you see him catch Nunes.
No, I'm saying
the idiot chance were missed, brother, last season.
One different Nunes.
No, same Darwin Nunes. The same foolishness where Ryan talk about the Emirates man. That me talk about. That game they me talk about. And rattled how can I pronounce your name? Nike 24. From I can't get rattled.
That's C24. C24.
Yeah, C24. Fam, I can't get rattled, fam. Why would I get rattled over Arsenal? For as long as I've hated them, I've never seen them do anything.
Damn.
Think about that. My hatred for you is just because of how annoying your fan base is.
Bro, you might think I rattle, but the rattling you hear because Arsenal in our pressure cooker right now.
Yeah, the pressure cooker on that your rattle, fam. Rattle me.
That, yeah, man.
Man United is it, fam. TJ, your fan base gives me content. You don't understand that. I live to piss off your fan base. Yeah? I live to piss off your fan base. I like when I'm starting to piss off my fan base. Arsenal fans come to me and start telling me what did I do in the Champions League. Like what you did. You know? I love doing this, man. I love doing this. I know my situation. I know where Man United are in the league. I don't give a shit. I really don't. What it is right now is that you man are trying to leave the losers lounge. And I keep telling you, your seat has your name etched in it. Sit down. Where are you going? The red card today was literally a red. Ain't no overturning it. Ain't no overruling it. Saliba's an idiot. But after that, everyone is like, oh, Arsenal with 10 men, we know how to sit back and hold out. Well, did you sit back and hold out today? What the hell was your goalkeeper doing for that for the freaking penalty? Really, really, Raya? Really? Really? Why
Yeah,
are
he
you
was bad
running
today.
out?
He was bad today. Yeah. He was really. That's the
Yeah?
worst I've seen him in an Arsenal shirt. He was bad. He was really bad. For true. He really was.
Yeah, because he ran out. One, the play through one. What was Ben White doing? Everybody realized that Ben White played for the second goal. Ben White kept that guy onside, right? The best right back in the league, apparently.
Oh, you're talking
Eh?
about when Kirill scuffed the? You mean when Kirill scuffed the back pass?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah,
Like
go on.
everybody just saw that, right? Like everybody just saw that, right? And I don't hear anybody talking about it today. About that today. And then when I saw everybody for Arsenal running back trying to cover the shot, your goalkeeper is running out. Yeah, Trump freaking.
Yeah,
I don't even know what he was doing.
Yeah,
I
Kyrgios
don't
left
even
him
know
in
what
no
he
man's
was
land
doing.
there. Kyrgios left him in no man's land there. You know, like once he
Hmm?
shed the back pass,
Kiwi who?
Kyrgios,
Them centre back.
the centre
He's
back,
he,
one of the
he's
centre
he,
backs.
he's one of the centre backs that they signed that they told me can play right back and left back.
Yeah, it was a bad one. It really was.
So
It was.
so how is that possible? You guys have a bunch of centre back and none of them can play centre back. That makes sense. How is it that your best centre back on the pitch today was Declan Rice? Your best centre back on the pitch today was Declan Rice. Why? You man have five centre back on the pitch and your best centre back was Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Well, when you spend $100 million upon him, so I expect him to be your best centre back still. But yeah, I can't.
Fez.
I can't really understand it. I can't really understand Uno. Uno whole performance today was a joke. It was a complete joke. I want to know what was funny. I'm here poking fun at TJ, and TJ actually called it in the last Arsenal show. He's like, let us see how we look before we play Liverpool. Before him talk, TJ said this. Yeah, and that's actually hilarious that TJ said that when Tony was saying that Arsenal are yeah, what was it? Tony said that TJ should say that they're in a title race, and TJ said, let me see where Arsenal is, how Arsenal look before we play Liverpool.
Yeah, Tony was talking with big chest. He said they're winning the league. As the troops, he said they're winning the league. But that's a whole. But yeah,
Um,
final
um,
thoughts on the game, Kaneki. Final thoughts on the game.
Final form of the game, yo,
Yeah.
human suffering is hilarious, and based on how it looked this season, expect more streams like this. Expect a lot more streams like this. All right. Expect a lot more. Expect way more because it's
It's almost like I've never
it
seen
only
this
gets
package.
better from here. It
Facts.
only gets better from here.
Facts.
It's the cycle of the Arsenal. Yeah, it's the cycle of it's like Ragnarok. Everything is good, then everything goes to shit. Then you have to rebuild. Then everything goes back to good, and then it's going to go back to shit again. We're in the cycle of Ragnarok right now, but it's the cycle of Arsenal.
First, what you
It's,
saying,
it's,
Lex?
it's, it's
What you
hilarious.
saying, Lex? Apart from take your time with it. Final thoughts on the game, Lex.
You think man not even have to sing a song, brother? You don't know what one.
I know by the dance. That's why.
You just have to dance.
You know by the
Silent
Oh my
dance.
dance.
You have to
God.
take your
Fam,
time with it.
what's
Take
killing me?
your
What's killing me
time
is that
with it.
I watched the flipping. I watched X, and X said that Troops is the height of a Hennessy buckle dog, and that made me laugh. Like yo, hey, X is rude. Hey, X now the man as in
Yeah,
the X said
yeah.
Troop is
X
the
is
sign of a
yes.
freaking Hennessy
X
buckle
is
in the
yo. That's funny as shit, yo. X is funny as shit, yo. That's what it is.
Fam, how does Arsenal do this? How do you guys orchestrate your own downfall and then look at us and ask how can we find it funny? What I have to big you guys up for? No one's in the chat trying to bring up Manchester City. Say how can I be happy with Manchester knowing that Manchester City might
Don't let
what was
don't let me.
what,
That's nothing to do with nothing.
you
Don't
know
even go there. They always try that. It's nothing
they
to do
always
with
try to do
anything.
that.
We're just
Like
talking
what
about
is it right
Arsenalism.
now? You're like what is it right now? Oh, City are about to 5 Pete and you find it funny that one of the only title fam fuck you guys. I've said
Nah,
it and I'll
it's nothing
always
to do.
say it.
It's nothing to do with who wins the league. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that you lot won't and we'll continue not to.
Yeah,
That's what it is. But hey,
exactly. Like that's how it
Max,
is.
what are you saying? Final thoughts on the game.
What are you
Apart from
saying about
taking 10
Arsenal,
men.
man?
What else, man, for say? No,
Yeah,
no.
anything else you want to add?
At this point, we shouldn't even talk about Arsenal. Them insignificant.
It's that we
Them
had to start off
irrelevant.
the show.
Nice.
Because people wanted to know that's the biggest result from today. So that's why
Yeah, man.
that's why we kicked it off with that. But that's fair enough. All right, we'll go to Brentford. United winning 2-1 at home to Brentford.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I know you've seen the highlights, Kaneki. Your thoughts on it.
Yeah. First of all,
United going a goal down, and then
yeah.
2 goals in the
First
second
of
half.
all, so far you guys in the chat and you as well, Flawless. The movies you guys are giving me are bangers.
Of course, Marvel don't miss.
All right,
Most of the
so
time, anyway.
that's good. In the Man United game, that will have to be one of the most horrible. Every goal that I watch Man United score, because I'm seeing everybody. What's his name? I was watching Said's show and they were like, "We were in control." What game were you watching?
No, he didn't say we were in control. He didn't.
Yes.
Who said that?
No,
Yes.
he didn't say.
Said
In
said that?
Said,
He didn't
no,
say that.
someone on Said's channel.
Okay.
It's the 3 point collector. Someone there was saying, "Man United were in control." What game were you watching?
Wait, did they say we was in control for the whole game, or did they say?
Yes.
No, surely they said we were
From
in
the
control.
25
They said for
minutes
the whole
go
game.
from the 25th minute
That's a bit,
go all the way down. Man United look comfortable. What game were you watching?
Yeah.
What game were you watching? Because I rewatched.
We need to clarify something. Not because somebody does something good. One in 25 times means that them actually good. It just means that them do it enough and them get lucky once or twice. You get me? So when you see Rasmus score and when you see Bruno with a nice assist,
no, it's not even that,
because of the lack of the consistency. Unfortunately, they cannot qualify as being good players because they're shit.
No, because it's not even that, because Saeed, when it's the fan calling, you've been dodging me. All right. But it's the fact that they're saying, I heard everybody trying to chat now. Somebody in chat was like, Bruno had a fantastic game today. Really? Or is that what we're doing right now? Are we going to come onto the whole internet and lie? Is that it?
Saeed, I try to keep in channel, dog.
No, it's not. It's not even Saeed. It's the people that Saeed are putting are making.
So somebody
talk on the channel.
Somebody said on his channel that we was in control of the game from the 25
minute
mark onwards.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's exactly what he said.
Everyone entitled to their opinion. It's like, well, I've heard it all, man. Like,
no, not everybody's not entitled to their opinions. If your opinion is wrong, keep your mouth closed.
Agreed.
If your opinion is wrong, shut up, fam.
Yes, true.
I think if
Bruno had a good game today.
I think you just have to be honest. If your opinion is just based, if your opinion's based off of emotion, and that's when you should say, "I'm making."
Brother, if your opinion based off of emotion, shut up.
Say so.
So don't even say so. Shut up, fam. Shut up. Man United look comfortable. What do you mean look comfortable? The first half, Man United should have been down 3-0. What do you mean you were comfortable? You should have been down 3-0.
Yeah, comfortable is crazy.
If Brentford had Ivan Toney, you would have lost this game.
Yeah, neither team did anything. Both teams were, especially in the first half. But go on, as you were.
All right.
Go on.
Rashford put in that phenomenal cross. Rashford put in an okay cross.
No, the pass.
Yeah.
You talking about the pass?
He put in a nice cross. And Garnacho scored. Congratulations. Garnacho was poor the entire game. Garnacho today still ran the ball out more than he completed passes. Mm-hmm. Garnacho ran the ball out more for goal kicks than he completed passes.
Yeah, he was.
Garnacho had a good game today.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. Bruno, what was it? Bruno played today not as a 10. So where did Bruno Fernandes play today for Manchester United? Bruno today played as a right-sided center. Bruno Fernandes today played as a 10. What? Stop trying to make up shit to sound smart. Stop trying to sound like a statico. You are not Statman Dave. Speak the fucking truth. Bruno played as a 10 today. Bruno had to drop into the midfield to try and get on the ball more. Bruno Fernandes looked horrible. Stop trying to bring up shit. He played as a right-sided. Bruno played as a 10. Majority of the day on Bruno's heat map, Bruno was in the 10. Bruno played as a 10. Bruno was no right-sided central midfielder. Bruno did not play as no damn 8 today. Bruno plays as a blood clot 10. That's when he played and he was horrible. Bruno got an assist today. Congratulations. Bruno now has the same amount of assists as Bert Leno.
Yeah,
And that Hoyland goal, that was a good finish. To be fair, after rewatching it, I thought he missed. If I never knew that the game scored was 2-1, I would have thought he missed. I would have straight up thought he missed.
It shocked me too. I was saying, it shocked me too.
2-1.
It was a good finish. It was a
2-1.
He actually scored 2 goals from 2 individual moments, like brilliant, like
yeah, 2 individual moments.
He was in the 4, but yeah, individual brilliance. I was surprised. I couldn't believe my eyes.
And if it wasn't for this dude and his fucking stat party, your best midfielder today was Casemiro. Hey, chat, you remember Casemiro? The Casemiro with no legs? The Casemiro that's a liability?
Leave football before the football leaves you, that one.
Yeah, leave football before the football leaves you. They start learning Saudi. That's Casemiro. He was your best player today.
Start learning Saudi.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that Man United's best playmaker today was the guy with a pacemaker in his heart? Yeah. Iron Man in our midfield was our best creative player today. It wasn't even Bruno. Because the goal that Bruno Fernandes got an assist for was purely because of Eriksen's brilliance.
Did Eriksen play the pass into him?
Yes, it was him.
Okay.
It was Eriksen. Granted, Eriksen did miss a couple chances today because I heard it on the stream.
Yeah. The one that he missed was a terrible miss. Luckily for him,
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
He is so fortunate that it was offside. Foul. It was a foul given.
No, it was a foul given. But
yeah, Casemiro. Yeah,
I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Eriksen has to bury that.
I'm saying no.
Bury that and let them take it off. Score it and let them take him off.
Because what I'm saying is, if he doesn't bury that and we drop points, everyone's talking about that.
Everybody would have gone at it. No one would have remembered that Bruno Fernandes had another stinker at 90 minutes. Because that's what it is with Bruno Fernandes. It's not even stinker and hooked for Bruno Fernandes. It's stinker at 90 minutes.
See, it's stinker at 90 minutes. It's stinker at 90 minutes. Because he never gets
all right?
Stinker, that. It's no, Kadeki. It's stinker and should have been hooked. That's what it is.
Yeah, stinker and should have been hooked. You're right. You know?
It should have been.
I saw Delict today with his head burst, and I saw Man United's poor medical staff again. I saw everybody going at them. Why is our medical staff so poor? It's the same medical staff that was there that fucked over Martial and Pogba. Why are you guys not surprised? The same people that were on the pitch today are the same guys that were there 6 years ago.
That was so bad.
This dude is bleeding. It was to a point that I thought that Delict was Delict looked like he was about to faint, fam.
My watch run stream and say, why didn't they wrap his head? No,
they put this one little patch on his head and say, yeah man, you're good. Yeah, imagine being shot and somebody put a band-aid on it.
They did it like he's a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And that. They treated him like man was a boxer going back to the corner. You know what I'm saying? And
they put the 3 times. 3 times this dude started to bleed.
Yes, for the Vaseline.
Brother, it was so bad.
Yo, man ain't boxing here, you know. Yo, just wrap. I'm sure you got bandage in the bag. I'm pretty sure, yeah. There's bandage in the bag, yo.
Fam, these man, I know they have gauze. I know they have medical gauze. 3 times, this guy started to bleed. 3 times. 3 times. And you man are taking out oil. What kind of idiot situation is that? Why are you taking out oil to put on a cut? Bandage the guy.
Yo, if kids fall over in school, yo, like that, they're just gonna put the Vaseline. They won't put no Vaseline or grease on him. Yo, they gonna bandage up the kid. Yo, what I'm saying that. Yo,
this brother is bleeding. This brother is bleeding. This brother is bleeding. And instead of a bandage, you try to grease this man up. What are you, Diddy? Why you grease up the brother for? Put a bandage on him head, man.
Yo, you know what's funny? They did it. It was 3 times, yo. Man came up there. Problem.
Brother, I was watching the game and when we see Dillit start close him, I'm up on fam, Dillit, don't drop down, Dillit, don't drop down. I'm
Yeah.
watching the game. I know Dillit made it out, but when you see Dillit, after stop and a close him eye, and Evans after go over to Dillit. I try to wake him up, fam.
Oh my god. Oh.
This is incompetence. This is incompetence right now.
United.
Yeah. Onana pulled off a couple good saves as well. After going 2-1 up, Onana made a couple good saves as well. So yeah, congratulations. You're no longer a -5 goal difference. It's -3. And everybody wondering why you say -3. You still owe the goal from last season. It's carried over. So -2 plus that one. It's still negative. You owe the Premier League 3 goals still. You still owe the Premier
I
League
still can't
goals.
believe that, man. Yo, they literally, man's bleeding.
3
You can see he's
times.
bleeding. All like,
3
you can see he's
times.
bleeding down his face, and then man was just like, nah, just throw the grease on there and be alright.
No, and I'm seeing everybody try to parade this guy as more warrior. There's no warrior. Dillit almost died. There were so much occasions on that pitch where Johnny Evans is shouting at the medical staff to come bandage this guy because he looked like he was about to faint.
Just rap, man. I can't believe it, yo.
This man is bleeding and you're going for grease. What kind of Diddy situation is that? Why are you not going for grease? All the time to grease up the man.
You know what it is? It's like in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? When someone gets busted open, that's what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? He looked like
Jesus, brother, this man looked like he went to a table ladders and chair match. Who you remember the no-holds bond between Triple H and Undertaker? Who remember that? That is what this man looked like. That man looked like Triple H out of the no-holds bond when Undertaker got the streak.
Yo, you know what's crazy, Madison? Maybe they didn't have a bandage. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't, yo. If they're just
it wouldn't surprise me if they never have a bandage. It wouldn't surprise me.
Someone needs to ask them, yo, like, why did you not have a bandage? Why did you not bandage him up, man? Like, what's wrong? Because when we think about it, they didn't even bandage him up like at halftime. So you have 15
minutes.
No,
they didn't. The man them send the man out. The man them send the man out. And after 5 minutes on the pitch, this man start bleeding again.
You got 15 minutes, you know, to chat to man. And then probably like, nah, I don't bandage him up.
But everybody, but on the look.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Joe, you know what, Madison? I hear you, bro. There was no bandage. Trust me. You know what? You might be right, man. You might be right. Maybe there was no. But I didn't think about it. Maybe there was no bandage in the bag. These are just fuck you know. Whoo! What you saying, Lex? Yo, thoughts on the game? I don't know if you watched the full game highlights, but yeah, thoughts on whatever you seen. Oh shit!
Your game?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Much tonight, man.
Okay. Thoughts on what you seen?
Bro, it's just typical United, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Start good first 10 minutes, come back out second half, and then I guess you guys had a better second half, and it was better more consistently in comparison to usual. But bro, come on, man. At some point, you man have to realize, like, just this, whatever you man doing right now, just not working, bro. It needs to end at this point in time. It's just not good. It's not sustainable, nothing of that. But hey, listen, long may it last because
from a
most of my life, United weren't in the mud. So now that they're in the mud, it's amazing. You get what I say?
Yeah,
we need that because.
Go.
All what them say, all ears come to an end, didn't it? No, that Ten Hag did say. Yeah, man, beautiful man. Beautiful. Because him come and prove him words right. Him actually on a mission to prove him own self right. Because he might end your ear, whatever that is. You know what I mean? Because that, bro. And the fact that he has one trophy just make it so much sweeter because then, because it's a trophy, people like give it meaning. Like at some point, not every time, like you can quantify a trophy as success because it's you won a trophy, but were you successful? Not necessarily because you regress. It's like it's like you trying to make money. You gamble, and and you win a bet, and you win like $5,000.
Yeah. You win a good amount.
And people you post it on Instagram. Wow, it's amazing. But what you forget for post is the fact that you've been betting for years and you're actually $100,000 down.
And you're in debt.
So that $8,000, is it really a win? Is it really success? No, it isn't. So you man winning Carabao Cup and the Carling Cup, fine. But since when were you man that team?
That's the Carling, that's a throwback. But go on, sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, Carabao. Carling.
Carling, yeah. I remember it was called Carling.
That's the name when we did win it, I think, with Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, Carling Cup. Before that, it was the Worthington Cup. Yeah, man. I remember
you get me?
Times.
Because as big teams, you only count those cups when you actually win other things with them.
Yeah,
when you win the Prem, you can say you win the double, the domestic double, the this, the that, and a treble and so on and so forth. And then you say, all right, you like that. And then the other teams that celebrate it are the Wigans of the world. That's the only trophy them win for the year, but them say yes, because that trophy is actually meant for us, the lesser teams.
Yeah,
so maybe Manchester United is now a lesser team, innit?
But we are a team that's not at the level that United want to be at. Of course, Premier League, Champions League, forget about it. Exactly. It. So you have to go for the domestic cups. You have to go for Europa Leagues, Conference League if you're in it, etc. Those second and third tier trophies.
But that's the thing. It's like, and the interesting part about it is it's not a case of okay, that is just the standard. The fans. Or the fans have lowered the standard. It's your owners. It's everybody's like, bro, you must know that, all right, despite them man are billionaires. They only take miniature losses. That is why they become billionaires.
Facts.
But I don't know. Some of the things I hear United fans say, some United fans say kind of make sense in the sense where the money and the this and the that, but bro, I don't know. I just think anything is better than Ten Hag now.
Yeah, that's what it is. And people act like, oh, well, if you get rid of Ten Hag and he's not the only problem. No one said he's the only problem, but is he a problem? Yes. So if you can get rid of
big problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get rid of 8. So
to be honest with you, you could say he is the only problem left in terms of the fact that they've made so many changes, new players, new this, new that.
I think he's the only major problem on the pitch. Off the pitch, I think we still got a world of problems, but on the pitch, I think he's the only major problem.
Oh, yeah, I said just the simple fact that these man chose to keep him and thing, you're more pre them.
Yeah. The Ineos, I just look at you as literally Glazers 2.0. Because if the Glazers had done exactly what Ineos had done, we would have butchered them. We would have absolutely slaughtered them and that's the any United fans in the chat that think they're different. Take the Ineos name off it and put the Glazers in that same role. And if the Glazers would have done what Ineos have done from February, all during the last season, all summer long, up until now, we would have slaughtered them, and rightfully so. But because it was Ineos and it was new, we didn't. They'll just take the label off. It's the same thing. It's the same product. It's just got a different label on it, people. It's the exact same product. Take the label off it, and you'll see Glazers. That's just me. People say, "Oh, you can't be that critical of one decision." No, you can't. Like I've said before, there's fucking up and there's monumental fuck ups. What they have done is the latter. Even the managerial search, people bypass that. The managerial search was woeful. They managerial search like their fans. Like when fans say, "Oh, there's nobody out there," nonsense. So how come there's multiple teams in the Premier League who have got new managers?
Then the worrying sign about it is they say they want to play a specific type of football, but then the managers they're going for don't really play that style of football.
They don't match up. Tuchel doesn't, even though I think Tuchel's a good manager, he doesn't match what you said, so it just makes no sense across the board. Everyone like Liverpool, we've seen Liverpool, Chelsea, we've seen those two get new managers. Brighton got a new manager.
And we went for the manager. We went for the caliber manager. Said you man would have wanted.
You went, and Enzo wasn't Chelsea's first choice. Slot wasn't Liverpool's first choice. Leicester, I'm not sure of. We've seen it with Spurs when they signed Andrew a couple seasons ago. Andrew's like 6th, 7th down the list. And there's other managers as well. I know you lot in the chat. I think there's 5 or 6 teams in the league who got new managers. So this whole thing of, there's no new manager is nonsense. Because if any of the managers of any of the 19 clubs resign for whatever reason, those clubs would then go and get new managers. You're like, well, you can't keep sacking managers. Yeah, you can. Well, what if that manager's not good enough? You get the next one. What if he's not good enough? You get the next one. And then if that continues, then you'd have to look at the people making the decisions on said new managers. But you'll get it right. Chelsea are a prime example of that. Before Enzo, because it seems Enzo Maresca's a good manager so far, they've got it horribly wrong in the managerial side of things. Woeful. Potter,
But they just kept at it.
They kept at it.
They
And
just
now
never
it seems
stopped.
Enzo is. It never, and it seems, you know what? That Enzo's actually of a level and of a standard.
But
Most
even
Chelsea
then,
have to
Flawless, you could have seen where a lot of the appointments Chelsea made were stopgaps.
Yeah.
Were
That's true.
appointments that, all right, let's try this, let's try that. Until they got to the point where Maresca became available.
Could be that too.
You get what I'm saying? And because Maresca went to a point where he developed himself to the point where Chelsea can look at him and say, okay, this is a guy that fits the caliber that we want rolling. You get me?
That's it. Nah,
So it's just, and I'm pretty sure that there are other managers out there like that.
There's definitely managers
Quite
out
a
there
few
like that
more.
you can go get, because people say,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we need an elite coach. No, we don't need an elite manager.
But
we just need a competent coach.
but Flawless, you know, I think therein lies one possibility. I think the clout that United used to have is just gone, and there
Of course it's
could
done.
quite possibly be that. You remember how you used to have to overpay for players? I think it's a possibility where now you have to overpay for managers.
And again,
Yo, I gotta ask. Don't mean to disrupt the conversation. Can you guys
Hmm.
hear the rain outside right now? I've
let us know.
had to have my voice up so you guys don't hear the rain and everything else, and it just tripped out the light and it came back. So that's the reason why my voice it was that low.
Nah,
So
you
tell
know
me if
it.
you guys can hear the rain in the background.
Chat, let us know. We good? Yeah, and yeah, no stories. Chat, let us
No,
know
you
if
don't
that's
know.
the case. And now I hear what you're saying with that. And then in that cases, then you have to go before. Say you want a manager who's you think can come in first season and clear up. You have to then go get the manager that maybe the second season. And I don't think
Yeah,
managers that are
but the problem is, as you said, I think United, I think the board
Go on. I just think
made a
competent.
decision
Go on.
Okay.
to not
That's the
only
rain. I just
keep-
went up to the window so you guys can hear it.
Yeah. That was definitely we heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard that. So
Yeah, sorry.
the more you look at it, you realize not only did they decide to keep him, they also decide to back him. These signings, Ten Hag signings. They fit the mold of Ten Hag too much. And at a point, you could have reasoned and said these guys are technical players, and because you want to play a technical style of football, and we're going to get a new manager, that is why he signed them. No.
Exactly. And here's
They
the thing with
extended him.
managers as well.
They never had to extend him.
No.
They extended him and gave him new players. They're backing him.
Yeah. And here's the thing is with that as well, and I clear up this thing over managers. We're in 2024. Let's go 10 years to 2034 and we'll go to 2040. Guarantee in that 6-year period, a manager none of us have heard of is going to win the league. So there's going to be next guys. People act like it's these batch of managers and there's no more.
Happy nice.
People acting like there's no more. Same way Lex just mentioned Arne Slot. He was talking about Arne Slot 5 years ago. No one in the Premier League. Very few
No
people.
idea who that motherfucker was.
Very
bruv.
few. What we talking
Me.
about? Yes, Pep's an anomaly. Yeah, you get the anomalies who we know about. Of course, we know about Pep. We know about Mourinho when he came in. But most of these managers, Ferguson when he came in.
No,
Arsene
but
Wenger's unknown.
but there's a point in time where Pep was unknown.
That's true.
When Pep just
That is
got
true.
when Pep just got that Barca job, I was upset that they fired Frank Rijkaard.
Yeah,
And I
it was.
Yeah,
even
'cause Frank
more
Rijkaard's
upset.
success, yeah.
It was Johan Cruyff that brought him too, because he was coaching Barcelona B.
But the point I'm making is that managers in the next 10, 15 years, there's going to be managers who win the league and win the Champions League, and we look at and go, you sit at that GOAT table that we're not hearing of now. There's going to be, and then after them, there's a next batch, and
Yeah,
so
man.
forth, and so forth. Not everyone is a Pep. Ancelotti will use those. a flick where we go, oh yeah, you one of them. There's gonna be that next match. What are we talking about here? So this whole thing, we're trying. There's hundreds. I say this all the time. I say it to Vale mainly. There's hundreds of managers managing. If you can't find one, you are incapable of. You are incapable of your at your role. You're not capable. You need to be removed from your role because you can't do it. Man, acting like you're trying to find a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? That's more difficult. That's more difficult. Finding a wife is more difficult than finding a man. What are we talking about here? There's a database of managers. What are we talking about?
Shit. Some of the managers that I've brought up here, the Stuttgart manager.
Exactly.
Today they were played against Bayern Munich. They lost 4-0, but nowhere in the game today did it look like a 4-0 game. Stuttgart gave Bayern Munich a game today. And even though they lost 4-0, in the game on how Stuttgart played, that was never a 4-0 game. Everyone's talking about, when I heard everybody, what about Hoynes? Um, so now everybody know about Hoynes. Everybody now knows about Pierre Sage. Everybody now knows about these managers that I've been talking about for 2 years now. All of a sudden now, because it's like, oh, maybe if we actually looked outside of the league and actually watch how other teams play, maybe we can actually see a good manager. Reason being, when Schlutt went to Liverpool, majority of the Liverpool people that I know on this channel asked me about Schlutt. Everyone's acting like, oh, what other manager was there? Is everybody forgetting that Hansi Flick was available when we wanted to get rid of Ten Hag? Oh, yeah? When we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, there was no managers better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the time. Really? What about
Hey, you know what would be the best thing? I'm gonna give Rude the job and him just go on a 5
manager
game
than?
streak.
Isn't he better than? Isn't Carlo Ancelotti better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? He was available, and we chose to keep Solskjaer. We chose to keep.
Was he at Everton at that point? Was he not?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Ancelotti,
And we could have given him the job. We could have given him the Man United job. Instead, you listen to freaking Rio Ferdinand. Yeah, man, put the contract down. Yeah, Man United are back, right, Rio? I wonder what's funny about it. Rio Ferdinand just admitted who the fucking leaks were at Manchester United. You realize that you guys are like American rappers. All you do is snitch on yourselves. Out here, oh yeah, man. Back in the day, I talked with Wayne Rooney. Oh, so it means the info that leaked about the whole dressing room shit. So that was Wayne Rooney then.
Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, like Pogba and Lingard dancing in the dressing room. They weren't dancing in the dressing room. They were dancing on the training pitch. The dancing of them in the living room was when we won the Carabao Cup final and the Europa League final. Those were the dancing. You're like, he's dancing during the game we lost. That never happened. So, Rio Ferdinand, thank you for confirming that Wayne Rooney was one of the leaks. Like how you confirmed that Jesse Lingard was one of the leaks, and Dean Henderson was one of the leaks, and Maguire was one of the leaks, and Phil Jones was one of the leaks. Like, ain't it funny? All of you coming out, yeah, man, I spoke with Phil Jones. Why are you speaking to Phil Jones? Why are you speaking to players at Manchester United? What right do you have to talk to these guys? I've never heard Jamie Carragher come out. Yeah, man, you know, I spoke to Van Dijk. Never heard Jamie Carragher said that. Thierry Henry's been on live television. I don't hear Thierry Henry coming out saying, yeah, man, I spoke to Aubameyang when he was here. I spoke to Lacazette when he was here. I'm speaking to Declan Rice now. I don't hear none of these players coming out saying, yeah, man, I'm talking with players at the club right now. You've just admitted who the leaks were. I love it. All of you are leaking. Real Ferdinand, yeah, man, I had discussions with Luke Shaw. So some of the information that got leaked was Luke Shaw then. Because you confirming that you talk to these players, meaning that more people talk to these players. Patrice Evra said he spoke to Pogba when he left, before he went to Man United and when he left Man United. I've never heard Patrice Evra say, I talked to Pogba when he was here. Even if he did, he never told nobody. Why are you now saying, so you talk to Wayne Rooney, you talk to Dean Henderson, Marcus Rashford, Lingard, Phil Jones, Harry Maguire. So What do all these players have in common? All these leaks. What do all these players have in common? They're English. They're English. So Rio Ferdinand, thank you for confirming that all the leaks out of Man United are the English players. Because so far by Ralph Ragnick, the only non-English player in their team that was a leak was Eric Bailly. It was Eric Bailly. Every other leak at Man United was English. So Dean Henderson, everybody, is it? You're coming out saying this. So Wayne Rooney, as the captain of Manchester United, they're dancing. Okay, in this era right now, because sorry to going off on a tangent, when I'm focusing on work, I need music to help me focus. We just lost. And during the week going
Yeah,
up to
man.
the game,
If me
you're
not know
trying
music,
to build.
I'm gonna thump up somebody. I swear down.
Yeah. So as now, these guys are now training. No, these guys are the young generation now. Pogba and Lingard now are we're on the verge to our next game. They're trying to build a vibe. They're trying to, build up morale in the team. Music's playing. Everyone is trying to dance. Like trying to make the dressing room happy. And Wayne Rooney is upset with that. Like Wayne Rooney, what did you want Pogba and Lingard to do?
Yeah,
Get
and
drunk in a bar and have an orgy with old people.
And even outside of that, which is crazy, but I hear your point with that. Even
Being
the
Rooney
crazy
of
part
all
is,
people.
yeah, the craziest part is, but this is the same way Rooney who tried to leave the football club.
Exactly.
What are we
No,
talking
that's what I
about?
need to ask. That's what I want to ask Rooney. Pogba came out and said, "I wanted to leave Manchester United. I spoke with Ole. I spoke with Woodward. I wanted to leave.
And there's
They
nothing wrong
blocked the
with that.
move. They never allowed me to leave, so I stayed professional." Why did Pogba, Wayne Rooney, why didn't he do like you and come out on national television and say, "I want more money. If not, I'm going to Chelsea or Manchester City"? Why did Pogba not do that? Gary Neville, why did Pogba not do like Harry Kane and go on national television and tell Man United fans to F off? Everyone forgetting that Harry Kane
Yeah, he
went
did
on
it. Yeah, he
strike,
tweeted
right?
that. Yeah, he tweeted that. He did. You know what I'm saying?
Is everybody forgetting that? Yeah, is everybody just trying to forget that? So when he came out now,
Yo,
when Pogba said it's a lie, everyone he's
Go on,
not
go on.
when
Yeah, but
Pogba now
again,
said
the
it's a
thing is,
lie.
you see them stories there. People
it's
who want to
because
believe.
it's niggas.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people, the thing is, people who want to believe that about him are gonna believe that. We all
Yeah,
know that's nonsense. Because
I
we all
know.
know,
Yeah, I
if
know.
you're being sensible, we all know that dancing has nothing to do with winning or losing
Nothing
football
to do with.
matches.
So is
It's
dancing the
nothing,
reason why Harry Maguire cost us 89 points in the
nothing
Premier
to do.
League?
And
Is
you know what?
dancing the reason why this club is not run properly?
And you know what the crazy part is? Them man played with Lee Sharp. For those that don't know, he's that winger who played for Manchester United in the early 90s. Guess what he used to do when he used to score? There's videos of him dancing when he used
Yeah,
to score
Dwight
goals.
York and
Bad
these
boy winger, by
guys.
the way. Bad boy winger.
No, I know.
But yeah.
So when I'm looking at them now, I'm looking at Rio Ferdinand and it's like haircut, like motherfucker, you used to have cane rows.
Yeah, it makes
But
no
hearing
difference.
him now trying to correct it, when Rooney never said he was in the dressing room, it was during training. What's the problem if they're dancing during training? What's the problem if
Again,
they're dancing during training?
again, Kaneki, man. Just excuses, and for because it's excuses
No.
and making something out of
And
nothing.
yeah, and right now, seeing
Because
that Ineos have gotten rid of Ferguson, as everybody in chat knows, just to let everybody in chat knows, I don't like Alex Ferguson.
I relax with slander on the
No,
pod,
no.
but
Let me explain. You know the reason why. Alex
yeah,
Ferguson is the reason why
Yeah.
we're in the mess we're in right now.
yeah. The
I'm
Glazers he did have part
yeah.
played in that. He did.
I call Ferguson the Pied Piper. He brought the rats here. When the rats got too much and the flute couldn't work anymore, he dipped.
He got.
He
He did play.
dipped.
He did play his role in that.
Yeah. So now that
But I ain't
Ineos
gonna
have
lie.
gotten rid of,
But I ain't gonna lie, Kaneki. If I knew that was the way it was gonna play out, I'd do that shit again.
yeah.
I'd do the
So
same. That's why I
no,
don't
I no,
slander him.
I don't have a problem. We won trophies. We
Yeah,
won
I do that.
trophies. We
I
won a
do
Champions
that.
League.
I do the same thing again. If someone's
Yeah.
like, right,
The
this is
only
what you're just gonna happen, and this is how it's gonna end, and how it's gonna continue.
yeah.
All right, cool, run it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the only thing I'd
But
probably
that's just me.
change is that when he left, he just wouldn't have to pick who the next manager is.
Nah, I would have had
If
that, and I would have had Gil stay as well. But hey,
yeah,
yeah.
but that's just my thoughts on it. So now that Ferguson's gone, what I need Ineos to do is to fuck off these class of '92. I don't hear no more of these motherfuckers coming out talking about they're talking with players anymore. I need them kicked out the club as well. I need them gone. What type of ambassador or fucking road? Rio Ferdinand needs to just stick on his podcast and shut the fuck up. That's what he needs to do. I don't need to hear nothing more about Rio Ferdinand because you've already confirmed who the leaks were at Manchester United. Note, Man United fans, remember how everyone was saying the leaks was Pogba and Martial? Yeah, no, it's the English players. It's the English
Yeah,
players.
and even with the
It was
leaks
the
again,
English
people
players.
wanted to make excuses about it anyway because leaks or no leaks had nothing to do with performances.
It had nothing to do with it.
That
So
man were not good
now,
enough.
so I just want these guys out to win. I want all these guys gone. I want the class of 92. I want none of them to have a part of Man United anymore. I don't like Ineos. I don't like them. But what I want you to do, get rid of the class of 92 as well. You guys can go focus on fucking Salford United. Go focus on that. Go focus on your fucking hotels. Leave Man United alone now. Sick and tired of it right now. Because it's not like you care about the fans, you care about your pockets. You care about getting paid from Manchester United, just like Ferguson was getting paid from Man United. And if you don't care, Saeed went on your channel and Saeed spoke the truth. Top Reds don't like Saeed. You kicked Saeed off your channel. Really? You kicked a fan that gave his opinion on the club off your channel because the Top Reds don't like him.
Wait,
So you don't listen to fans then.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yes, Rio Ferdinand kicked him off his show. To this day, I have it. You can speak with.
You lying. I'm just saying.
I know. Off camera, you can talk to Saeed about this. Off camera, you can talk to Saeed about this. But I have this up to this day with this with that. You had a fan on your channel. Toxic fans that don't like people criticize the club, don't like him. So you kicked him off your channel because you want to appease the fans that don't like people like Saeed. So the racist, xenophobic fan base that don't like Saeed, you, Rio Ferdinand, as a black Negro, you are pointing to these guys. Yeah? Fan Rio, you're blacker than me. And you're defending these guys. Yeah? Man want to go on their channel trying to talk about bullying.
So I just let it go.
No, because I'm talking about it right now with the situation at Manchester United now. Because all of this is leading up to the shit on the pitch. Because everyone is talking about it right now, saying, oh, all the negativity and where's the negativity standing from? And I'm like, it's you fuckers. You fuckers are where this negativity is coming from. It's you. Big name players are coming to Man United and they can't make it. Why can't they make it? Oh, the pressure at Manchester United. Do you think
the pressure?
Like, do you think the pressure at Man United is heavier than the pressure at Liverpool? Liverpool that never won the league in 30 years. You think the pressure at Man United is bigger than the pressure at Liverpool to win a league?
Pressure.
Yes? You think the pressure at Man United is anywhere near the pressure at Arsenal? 20 years without a league title. Everything is excuses. The pressure.
Mayor Phil Jones, I thought about once, I see some players come. Once they put on the shirt, it's just the pressure.
Phil Jones, no, I'm not going to get started on Phil Jones. I don't want the show to go that long. I'm not going to get started on Phil Jones. So what I'm saying is this. You fuckers, you class of 92, yeah? All of you are to blame for this fuckery. Because none of you, I don't hear any of you trying to come out and give genuine help to the players. Like, when Pogba was here, when Pogba was here, Pogba is on the ball too much. You as a midfielder like Paul Scholes, you can go to the training ground and start having like one-on-ones with Paul Pogba. This is what you need to start doing.
I've said that about our former players in regards to that. Like, some of the things I see and I'm like, why are you on TV criticizing when you could go?
Exactly.
You don't even have to be in a full coaching role. I just go assist. Like, you've been in the exact same situation. But take a pause for the cause.
You're right.
Up for 100 people, 4 likes up for 100 likes. Get us up to that. What we spoke? So we spoke about the Arsenal game, of course. Spoke about the Manchester United game as well. We'll run through the rest of Saturday games quick before we go on to the big game for tomorrow, which is, of course, Liverpool versus Chelsea. I'm looking at hella red cards as well. Jesus.
The Aston Villa Fulham game. That game was fire. That game was fire.
5 red cards. All right, start with that, Kaneki. Fulham 1, Aston Villa 3. Obviously, Fulham taking the lead.
1.
Then winning a penalty. And then Martinez saved a shocking penalty from Pereira.
To be fair.
And then Aston Villa took full advantage.
To be fair, Fulham, I'm blaming Andres Pereira this game. I'm blaming Andres Pereira. for the clear point of the penalty that he missed would have made this game so different. The penalty, well, it was a save, but that penalty would have made this game way more different because Fulham makes that game 2-1. Aston Villa, I don't think Aston Villa would have gotten back into this game. I don't think they would have. I really don't think they would have. And if your nephew's in chat, he could probably confirm what I'm saying. Aston Villa was there for the taking today. This was the poorest I've seen Aston Villa play in the first half. They were poor this first half. Very, very, very poor. And Fulham had way too much opportunities to put them to bed and didn't. And you can't do that. You can't do that.
In the Premier League, you can't do that.
You can't do that. You have the opportunity to kill off a team, fam.
You have to take your chances. Have to. And the penalty was shocking as well. Obviously, we know Martinez is a very, very good penalty saver.
No,
however,
and that's the reason.
You have to take your chances. It's a penalty, man. Score that. Go on, fam.
I know how good Martinez is at saving penalties. But Andres Pereira is a very good penalty taker. Even when he was at Man United, he's very good at penalties. So I'm blaming him more than it's a good save from the goalkeeper. I don't care what penalties are like. Penalties are 50-50. Andres Pereira, you've scored in more difficult situations. You put your team in the league there, it's different. It's different.
We'll get Lex's thoughts when he comes back in regards to that. But other game as well, which opened the Premier League weekend. Spurs 4, West Ham 1. West Ham.
Lopetegui forgets that. Lopetegui forgets. Lopetegui should get sacked. Lopetegui should be get sacked. I sat here and I praised you, Lopetegui, for being a possession-based manager. Why are you in the Premier League trying to play Brexit football? Why are you trying to play like Sean Dyche?
And they got attacked.
This 4-2.
They got quality.
Yeah, this 4-2-3-1. You've never played a 4-2-3-1, Lopetegui. You've never played a 4-2-3-1. Your entire career, your formations are 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2, and a 3-back. You don't play 4-2-3-1. You don't have the players at West Ham to play a 4-2-3-1. Why are you trying to play tactics you don't know how to play in the Premier League? Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to play English football as a Spaniard? What are you doing? What are you doing? You have the team to play. You have the team to play such an intricate style of football. You saw it in the first 25 minutes for West Ham when he actually had them just playing a 4-4-2. I don't know why he tried to sit back against Spurs. You don't sit back against Spurs. You don't have the facility for that, big man. You don't have the facility for that. Why are you sitting back against a side that has that much that can pressure you like that?
And we know that.
And him have good counter. Him can counter them.
I don't know why this guy refuses to play full Krug.
You know what's crazy as well? West Ham were in the game. It was 1-1 at half time, and they was fully in the game. Like, yeah, Spurs had more of the ball, but West Ham looked the most more dangerous. And we know, I think it's one clean sheet. I think it's in 20 games for Spurs.
Yes.
So they leak goals.
It is.
Something crazy like that. Jez will know better than me in the chat.
Go on, looking at Lopetegui, and I'm like, Fulkrug's on the bench, and I'm like, why don't you have Mikel Antonio and Fulkrug play together? So you have Mikel Antonio to run off of Fulkrug. You know, something you've done before. Something you've done before previously. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, shout out to Mike's, because he's, for those that don't know, Mike's, he's on Shameless West Ham fan, got his own channel as well, and he was not happy on socials. He was warring with his own fan base about it, and he's been critical of Lopetegui from the jump. He was like,
because he asked me about him. I remember he was on your channel. He asked me about Lopetegui, and I said he's an infuriating manager. Why are you coming into the Premier League trying to play Premier League football? You don't do this. You have a side right there that can play your philosophy. And you're going against everything you stand for. He needs to get sacked. Straight up, he needs to get sacked. And if West Ham is smart, what's the manager I'm thinking of right now? They should go get the Dortmund manager. Go get him.
Oh, Terzic. You rate
That
Terzic.
is
I
it.
know.
Yeah, just go.
I know
No,
Jez don't like him, but you should go.
I don't like Terzic either. I don't.
Mm,
But I'm saying he do a
West
better
Ham
job
brother.
than Lopetegui. He do a better job than Lopetegui. Because right now, Lopetegui, David Moyes looks better than you as a West Ham manager. David Moyes right now is above you. He needs to get sacked. He needs to get
That's
sacked.
fair.
I'm
Let's. What
being
you
honest.
saying?
He needs to get sacked.
What you saying on the game? Thoughts? Spurs 4, West Ham 1.
Good game. Never watch it at all. I just wake up and see the result, brother.
Oh, you just see the result now. That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
brother.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good
Nah,
win for
that's
Spurs.
nice.
Spurs did need that. You see me? Spurs, and then Arsenal go lose. Perfection. Spurs can't ask for nothing else. They would have been ungrateful.
Oh, now that you bring that up, what is Troops going to do? So, cause him have it, so your side thing win, your main thing win, and him lose. Damn.
Oh nah, like I said, Lewis is already gonna be on his case. And so is going to whatever the Liverpool Chelsea result is, and we'll discuss it shortly. Whatever whatever that result is, the winner of that game, not only are they going to be on smoke for whoever lost it, they'll also be on smoke for him. Or worst case
Ayo.
scenario for him, actually, worst case scenario for him is a draw. Because if they draw,
Hey.
then it's all eyes on you because you're the only one that lost. So he needs Liverpool to win or Chelsea to win. Otherwise,
I forgot to even big you up for that show, fam. That show had me. That show had me. I was zoned in. You and Months. That show was so hilarious. Like that show was just
special.
Yeah. That show was an emotional roller coaster, fam. I love that show so much. I love that show so much, fam. Love that show so much, fam.
Yeah, it was good, man. That game once is back.
I have that show in my favorites, man. I have that show as one of my as my favorite in my favorites, man. I love that show so much.
No, I love, man. Appreciate that. Go check out all the specials if you didn't, especially the one because he talked about the backstory of the I wrote and all that. Like, he's such a shout out to my guy.
I remember. Hey, that was
shout out to my guy once every single time.
Also to Steve Holdat. I'm just.
I'm gonna start to do that. Been struggling, even though they've got points. Their performances haven't matched, and they were okay today, but been lackluster going forward, which is a surprise.
Yeah,
Newcastle United 0, Brighton 1. Go on.
Yeah, and as Steve said it before, one of the main issues is that they don't have a winger. They don't have wingers, especially, or should I say,
it's fallen off. You know what I'm saying? It's fallen.
Like I said it would. Yeah. Murphy's a left back. Murphy ain't a right winger. These men need a right winger. They need a winger.
Why is
they don't.
Why we move? Go on, carry on.
Yeah. Their entire side, they don't have any creativity in their midfield. I'm sorry. Joelinton, Tonali, and Gamares, that midfield don't got no inch of creativity in it.
What I said Bruno G, Joelinton, Tonali. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
lot
brother.
Of
I was straight tackling that.
That's blood and guts. That's a midfield.
Yeah,
those are gladiators. That's all that is.
You call up for war, brother.
Yeah,
military conscription or whatever the fuck them call
That's the midfield you play when you're playing against Manchester City, fam. That's a Manchester City midfield. That's Liverpool at Anfield midfield. That's what you play when you go to Anfield. That's not what you play when you go against. You're playing at home against Brighton. Yeah, Def Jam midfield. Shout out, Jez got it right. Def Jam midfield, fam. Yeah. Freaking Crusade midfield. The last man. The last man standing midfield.
That's funny. You take it not away to City. That's a way to City, not at home to Brighton.
That's I don't know what they're doing. Like Newcastle had played so well last season. All you needed to do was just add more to your attack. Isak today looked so lost. Hearing Steve yelling, it was jokes, but he was all right. No one was putting the ball into Isak. And when it did, it was when he was crowded out. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then you concede such a stupid goal. Such a stupid goal. Lost the concentration from the entire back line. Welbeck goes through and score.
Yeah, great goal, by the way. It was a great one, too. It was a very good
No,
goal.
it's a
And yeah,
great
hopefully,
goal, but
hopefully
it's
Welbeck is all
baller
right as
still.
well.
Welbeck a baller, man.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right as well. If anyone has any updates in regards to if they know what the injury was, but hopefully he's okay as well.
yeah, but it's I don't know what Eddie Howe is doing. I questioned him. I questioned him a lot. I've questioned him a lot because I'm like, you refusing to go out in the transfer market to strengthen your team is the reason why I don't have you. Why I said Newcastle need to get rid of you. Because if you remember correctly, Flawless, I said if Newcastle wanted to go anywhere, they need to get rid of Eddie Howe.
You have
I've
said
said
this
this
before.
before.
Yeah.
I've said this so much time. It was Jez that was trying to say.
Crap me up, yo. Massive that's an end game Avengers level threat that midfield. Big up to you, Lewis, man. Big
Yeah,
up to
but
you, Lewis.
it was Jez that was saying I just need to give Eddie Howe time. I don't. Newcastle don't have time right now. Newcastle don't have time right now. Because if this project that the Saudis that their owners are doing right now doesn't see fruit in 5 years, they're going to probably drop them.
I hear you. Yeah. What you saying,
They don't
Lex?
have time right now. They don't have it.
What you saying, Lex, in regards to the game? I don't know if you've seen the highlights. Also, Newcastle's like, it's weird saying struggles because they're not actually in that bad of a situation. Like
Yeah.
in the table and they're getting points, but the performances ain't been much. And they're currently sat 8th now, which is not the end of the world for them. They're currently 8th, like 5 points off top 4 currently. Obviously, only 8 games in. So yeah, thoughts.
Bro, Newcastle is just a strange team to me for real. Because the expectation was for them to do a lot because of the new owners and so on and so forth. And to be honest with you, they haven't really signed bad players. So it's a case where I don't know, man. I guess they're just upper mid table now, innit? But if they're not careful, it could put them in a situation where it's even worse. You know what I mean?
Wait, don't mean to disrupt. Was that actually? I have to talk to Steve about that, John Santos. Paul Mitchell flopped with all their signings. I have to talk to Steve about that. Steve never told me that because I kept asking him, "Why are you guys not strengthening? Why are you not strengthening? What is Eddie Howe doing?"
And he was pissed about it. He's been saying it all season long. He's like, the results have been overshadowing the performances. Like Jez mentioned, that he's like, yeah, we kept all our players, but we didn't
Add anybody.
We didn't
Yeah,
add
and
anyone.
I've been blaming Eddie Howe for that. But what John is saying here was it's Phil Mitchell. I'm going to have to ask Steve about that then
Who named Phil
because I
Mitchell?
don't they're both he's up the lead for their transfers.
Okay.
I said, bro, yeah. Newcastle fans calling out directors for you have to always kick on in this league. Yes, it's great keeping your better players and your star players, but you have to add. You have
Because
to add
yeah,
to your
and now
squad.
let's as you've seen when everybody was saying Gordon to Liverpool when I said that Gordon is not a player that Liverpool should be going after. Now you see why. Now you see why. I said it already. Don't fall for the one night
Yeah.
because even
Is it one
Flawless
goal
was
in
bringing it up.
is it 1 goal in 10 or something like
Yeah.
something crazy?
And
like
last
that.
season he had how much goals did he get? Was it 10 goals?
Yeah, it was like he was I think he was the highest scoring left winger. Something like that.
Yeah, and I told you and I said to everybody that it was a fluke. I knew it was a fluke. I know Gordon's level. And this
Too
whole
much.
Liverpool hype thing, I said Liverpool would have made the biggest mistake if they signed him.
Yeah, because I would have to spend so much money.
Yeah, there's so much better players out there. Not Gordon. Go for Yermi Pina. If you guys want a goal scoring winger, go for Yermi Pina, fam. Do not go for freaking Anthony Gordon. Freaking Harvey Barnes make more sense at Liverpool than Anthony Gordon. But Newcastle, I don't know what Newcastle has to do right now. They're probably going to have to try and tough out, and stay in and there about Europe, at least Conference League until January. That's technically all they're going to have to try and do right now. Marmoush is one of them. Yeah, the Egyptian.
Oh yeah, that
But
you
what?
speedy, you know.
Fam
Good
is
inside
deadly.
crowd, innit? Yeah man,
He's deadly.
yeah man, for real.
And
They're crazy.
so all Eddie Howe has to do right now is just try and keep Newcastle within shouts of the Conference League and try and see what he can do in January. That's all I can say to Newcastle right now.
No, fair enough. In regards to the final two games, two relegation 6 pointers where Southampton took on Leicester.
Hey, that's how this Southampton game was funny.
Yeah, two away wins. There was Leicester Southampton were 2-0 up before Leicester clawed it back, and Ipswich losing 2-0 to Everton, who were 5.
Yeah, their team. Southampton team the whole time today was indisciplined. They were 2-0 up and were playing like they were 2-0 down. Yellow cards and yellow cards and yellow cards. And I called Ryan Fraser getting sent off the moment I saw that like the Leicester was getting to his head. The moment Leicester score and I saw like Jamie Vardy and these guys, like they were getting to him. And when he got sent off, I'm like, yeah, they lose this now. And one of the main subs that Leicester City did right. Shout out their manager. Yeah, shout out their manager. Stephen Cooper. Surprisingly, he brought on Winks. Winks changed the game completely because Leicester City was completely losing their midfield. They were losing all the midfield completely. There was no one in the midfield to just keep everything calm and keep everything ticking. Harry Winks came on and changed the game.
Check out Harry Winks.
And a lot of people are not going to want to give Harry Winks his flowers today, but I will. Harry Winks changed the game for Leicester City today. Harry Winks was one of the main reasons why Leicester City came back today. He even got an assist, but I'm not talking about the assist. Because even if he never got the assist, an assist today, he was still their best player that got subbed on as well. And another person I got to bring up is Fatawu, the right winger that they brought on, the number 7. That brother's killing no shit. The Ghanaian winger with them up. The brother deadly no shit. Yeah.
You talk about Leicester's left winger. Who wants that?
Yeah. Abdul Fateyu.
Wait, 1 second.
Yeah, Abdul Fatawu, him. Brother's killing no shit.
Oh, the number 7 they brought off the bench.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
The brother, he's not only to not only be a speedster, but to be a complete skiller as well. Nah, fam, you're deadly. You're completely deadly, fam. And what I have to say though, shout out Jamie Vardy. It's nice to see him.
Yeah, I seen him winding up. There was the picture of him winding up.
Yeah.
The Southampton fans.
Ayew
scored the winner.
Yeah, fam, I'm not telling you any lie. Ayew still needs to be arrested for the crimes he's committed against Ghana. This brother is a war criminal.
You're gonna start off Jez, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. Jez can have that argument when you and him are on the channel, but Ayew is a war criminal. I'm just going to bring that up. He's a war criminal, but this game was straight up entertaining as well. Like this game is literally the definition of just football. This is what football is. You're 2-0 up. Yeah, the game's not over.
Yeah, you can't losing to teams in the top half, teams chasing top 4, teams chasing the title. That's one thing, but to lose at home after being 2-0 up to a relegation, a team battling relegation with you as well. You can't.
Yeah, so I love this game. I love this game a lot because this basically brought me back memories of just old school Premier League games. Like you're 2-0 up.
You know why?
Yeah,
it's just two very good. It's two teams that are very good.
Yeah, there's a Premier League, a relegation 6-pointer. Like these were the entertaining games. Like freaking Portsmouth versus Hull City. Like you'd get a game in when those two were playing. This is what it reminds me of. I'm like 2-0 up, and I'm like, this game is not over. It's 2-0 up, but you know the game isn't over. It's 3-2. I'm proud of Leicester City. Very proud of them, actually. Someone needs to take this guy from them. Well, he's on loan there. Buenadote, I know he's there on loan, but this guy is cold. This guy from Brighton. Where Brighton I don't know where Brighton. I don't know who Brighton scout is, because he must be someone like me for him to be scouting all these ballers from.
Yeah, man. Like
But
this is what you gotta do. The scout doing his job. But on that as well, speaking of that, Ipswich Town 0, Everton 2. Just want to say as well, that finish from Keane was ridiculous. If there was a better goal this weekend, I ain't seen it, people. That left foot finish after Dwight McNeil did the little spin and then played it through on the left hand side of the box. The goal was, I was like, damn. I had to like, because the way the highlights was, it's not clear who struck it. And then I seen Keane wheeling away. I was like, no ways he hit that. Even the first goal they scored. But yeah, they've turned that around in terms of form. I think they're unbeaten in their last 4. 2 wins, 2 draws in their last 4.
fucking Sean Dyche. I hate this guy.
Yo, why do you hate Sean Dyche, man? Told people
I hate
about
Burnley.
Sean Dyche shit though. Told people.
No, I hate Burnley. I hate fam.
No,
I
man, it's
hate.
good, man. You gotta let it go, man. Look, now
No.
doing the Burnley thing with P&P, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Some IC3s
I
and
hated him. I hated him when he was at Watford. I hated him when he was at Burnley, and I hate him now. I've hated him. I've always hated this guy. Freaking 4-4-2 proper Brexit. I don't like him, fam. I don't like him. I don't like him. I want Everton to get relegated just because I don't like him, fam. Don't like him at all. It's a good win from them today. Very good win from them today, but just fuck Sean Dyche. I don't even want to praise Everton anymore. Fuck Sean Dyche, dog. I don't like him.
Lex, are you surprised by Everton's like upturning form? Obviously, they lost their first 4 games. They lost, and now they've got 2 draws and 2 wins out of their last 4. Has their turning form surprised you?
No. It
Not
just
surprised.
what them are gonna do. Then them are gonna lose like 7 games from the bones. Like nothing big, no big deal.
You think they'll get relegated?
Mm-mm.
You don't think they'll get relegated? You think they'll stay up? All right. First.
Everton, even if they look like them are gonna get relegated, them will sack him before and then try to then get a new manager bones and just come back.
Yeah. And the Final Whistle podcast, he says, how this running been there upon this? Because I don't know who you are. That's why you're not on this, my guy. I don't know. Big up to you, though. That's why you're not on this. That's why. That's why.
He's a Chelsea fan.
No disrespect. That's what it is, man. I watch him say, now it's such and such. And I'm going to go, oh, yeah, such and such. I might know you. Maybe not. But big up to the Final Whistle podcast, man.
I'm pretty sure he's a Chelsea fan. I'm pretty sure Final Whistle is a Chelsea fan.
Big up to Final Whistle podcast. Go like and subscribe, people, regardless. Big up to everyone that's topped in. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. And let's get to before we get to tomorrow's games. Yeah, 113 likes. Big up, you lot. Roll to 13K. Hit that subscribe button as well. All right, Asmonts and Lewis. Okay, you're cool with my 2-2 on my duns. All right, blessings. Where we at? Yes, Lex, your mob tomorrow. First Big Six side traveling to Anfield. Your thoughts on the game, etc.
I think it's going to be a very good game. And I think we're going to win.
Okay.
I mean, it's at Anfield, first of all, number 1. Number 2, even though we've lost there this season, which is strange as hell. We should win that game, but it is so difficult to predict because Chelsea are, like, they can be really good, but then they can really have off games. So it's just a case where I'll just predict like a 3-1 victory still. They might score. But I think Robert Sanchez is just going to sell the game, to be honest. He's going to pass the ball to either Salah or Diaz.
So you reckon
and man just going curly thing.
In the game?
It has to be because their attack is sufficient. But we're compact enough. You get what I say? So
right.
It's more of to be honest with you, a lot of things. Like for instance, if it was at Chelsea, I'd be leaning more towards a draw. Or maybe, you get me? But it's at Anfield. I think we're better defensively. We're more clinical on the attack. Not necessarily better, but we're more clinical. Too many of the too many of the Chelsea forwards miss simple chances, bro. You get me? So it's a case where, yeah, a nice little 3-1, 4-1 in it.
Okay, first 3-1. You reckon that much? 3-1 forward. You just gonna roll through them like that?
Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be a 3-1, 4-1 game though.
Okay, right now I get
you. I don't think it would be a 3-1, 4-1 game. It probably would be a 4-3 type of game. You get me?
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll just ship so many goals. You know what I mean? So that's my prediction for that, and that's essentially the rundown. I think tactically we'll be better. I think they will have some challenges, and let's see the midfield battle. Let's see Gravenberch against Caicedo and these man. Let's see. And I think too. I don't think we're going to have McAllister though.
Yeah, McAllister's a doubt. Has there been any further news? Hey, chat, if any of you don't know, has there been any further news or information on McAllister's injury?
Yeah, so we'll see, bruv.
And you mentioned it there, the tactical element. Do you think Slot will make any changes? Or do you think he should? Yeah, two questions.
From a tactical perspective?
Yeah, from a tactical, do you think he will make any changes?
I don't think he necessarily needs to, because the weaknesses that Chelsea would look to exploit will already have them covered in a sense. So I think one of the weaknesses they'll try to exploit is the wing backs. Because as Kineki already told us, once a team has good wingers, that's essentially one of the weaknesses we have, where they have good wingers. Well, it depends. If Palmer plays on the right, then they have good wingers. If it's Madueke, then hey, no hat tricks, my friend. I'm sorry. Not this game. Maybe against a shit side, but
yeah, just wingers to just if they have wingers that are good enough to exploit the spaces that you guys leaving behind, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
and that I can see that happening.
Play a super high line. We play more of a mid to high.
It's mid to high compact. 3-4-3. That's basically what Liverpool is going to play. And
them still
the only I have confidence in Liverpool this game. The only way I see Chelsea getting anything out of this game is if Maresca clocks what Liverpool weakness is and overloads the wings.
Yeah,
that's the only way I can see that happening.
So, all right, what you reckon? The best way to do it is have the wing backs bomb forward and overlap, and then have for keep some form of security, have Caicedo and Enzo or Caicedo and whoever else sit deep.
Yeah, maybe Bobby Lavia.
It has to be Lavia. It has to be Lavia.
It has to be Lavia.
It has to be Lavia. It has to be Lavia.
For this game, more forward.
Yeah, for this game, they can't play an attacking midfielder. The 4-2-3-1, I don't think Chelsea's supposed to play it. If Chelsea plays a 4-2-3-1, they're playing into Liverpool's hands. I'm being honest. I'm going to be honest. If Chelsea play a 4-2-3-1, it's good with an attacking midfielder. They're going to play in Liverpool's hands.
For be honest, if them try to play attacking wing backs, they're gonna get fucked.
No, they will, because
the Cucurella's out, so it'll be Vega. So he'll probably just sit.
It's going to be Vega, and their backline is horrible.
The problem is they have to sit because there has to be a level of assistance to the centre backs, because they're going to need it. Because our attack is strong. You get me? Like if you can't have your left back bombing forward and your right back bombing forward with Salah and Diaz on the pitch,
and because I'm gonna be real, Colwell is not my problem at Chelsea. It's whosoever is standing beside a Colwell. Colwell isn't the issue. I have faith in Colwell to play good against Liverpool. It's whosoever is playing beside a Colwell. That's the problem now.
Yeah,
that's the problem now with them now. So how Chelsea can probably get anything on Liverpool is just try and find the spaces on the wing. That's how they have to do it, because how Gravenberch and how Liverpool are going to set up, it's completely going to nullify Chelsea trying to play through the middle, something they have thrived on this season so far, with most of their goals this season coming centrally. Most of Chelsea's plays this season have come centrally. Gravenberch is going to stop that. And this is not overhyping. This is not me overhyping Gravenberch. Gravenberch this season has proven a good chunk of. If you're trying to play it centrally, he will stop it. He will stop it. Chelsea this season have got immaculate wing play. So that's going to be an issue for Liverpool. Chelsea have been good on the wing so far, but centrally that's the issue now. Like you can be good on the wing, okay, but what are you going to do centrally?
Because we're saying it's Caicedo, Lavia. Who do you think the third one's going to be? Do they play Palmer in the? No, actually not. What should they do? Is it Palmer out wide, Sancho over the other side, and then is it Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo in the midfield? Or do they play Palmer with Caicedo?
I wouldn't play Enzo, to be honest.
I would not play Enzo. I'm not playing Enzo.
Palmer in the 10.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm not playing Enzo.
With Neto on the right, not Joao Felix, and Sancho on the left.
Yep. What Liverpool really, what Chelsea needs to do is this. Because more than likely, I think Robertson is going to play on the left-hand side for Liverpool. Robertson is a big idiot when it comes on to certain wingers. If Neto is on the wing, Neto is going to pull Robertson all over the pitch. He's going to pull him all over the pitch.
Pull him, yeah, and then left him like in the midfield. Watch.
No, and how it's going to work is this, and this is how it's going to work with Chelsea. Why I'm saying to overload the wings. If they play Neto, and Neto can drag Robertson out of position constantly, and have Gusto doing the overlapping run on the touchline, just basically keeping the pitch wide, they can manage to cut open Liverpool. I know Schlutz's system from like the back of my hand. I know what Schlutz's going to do. I know how Liverpool are going to play. Yeah. One of the main weaknesses for Liverpool right now is going to be Robertson and Trent, depending on the wingers that Chelsea play. If Chelsea has Neto on the right and Sancho on the left, Trent and Robertson are going to be in for a problem because all Maresca has to tell them is literally, I need you to force these guys in to have to tuck inside and create an overload for the wing backs to attack. So it's basically a 2v1 constantly on the wing. Constantly a 2v1. So it's going to be Sancho plus the left back versus Trent. Neto plus the right back versus Robertson. If Chelsea can do that and have one of their midfielders, more likely like Caicedo or Lavia, drop back as a centre back.
But when them do that, we just go have Van Dijk and Konate spread the ball to the wingers.
No, and this is what I'm saying now. If Maresca can match your formation in possession, go 3-back for 3-back with either Caicedo or Lavia acting as a third centre back, Chelsea might get something from this game, but that just depends on how we see it. And one of the main differences in this game is Gravenberch. That's going to be the main difference in this game. So I need to see how this game. This is going to be a game of tactics because I'm here telling you what Liverpool can do to win, but I'm also telling you what Chelsea can do to exploit. Yeah. I think both managers. I'm not the only one that sees this. I think both managers know this. And what do the Chelsea fan think? Because for this game, I don't think I would play Jackson.
I'd play Jackson.
Just
from the outlet perspective.
Just as the outlet? Okay.
Who you would have played instead?
I wouldn't play Jackson.
I'd play Jackson.
I wouldn't play Jackson. No.
The
whole problem.
Felix.
I'd stack them midfield though, and just give Palmer a free roll. But that's just me. But go on.
I'm looking at it as a sense of just someone to help drag their defense out. That's what I'm looking at it. Instead of trying to run in behind, that's what I'm looking at it. As I said,
him play like a false 9 type of thing. Sometimes him do that. They're just the instructions you have to give him. You just have to give him the instructions. I've seen Jackson do some things this season. The false 9?
It's not Sancho. I would go if not Nkunku. I'm not even going to say Felix. I'm just going to say like try Nkunku, but
I don't really fuck with
it's
them
just
like that.
no. It's not off this case of that. The problem is just I've seen Jackson do some things this season in key games. I don't trust him fully. Yeah, I don't trust him fully. Chelsea fans will have more trust in Jackson than me. So let me just correct myself. You Chelsea fans, you'll have more faith in Jackson
I
than me.
think I would stand. I would stand. Definitely. 100%.
Starting him is not wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, but just
That's
how
what I
I'm
feel.
envisioning the game of how, what I would do,
Whatever they get the
I
defense
wouldn't
that you're trying to set
present.
up.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
do him
I hear. Yeah,
Hey,
you
because
know
yo.
you.
no, pause.
Hey, yo.
I wouldn't use him. I wouldn't use him because how I'm having it is that the weak link in Liverpool's defense is Konate. Konate has been. You've seen Konate get dragged before when from a false nine prospect when someone is holding onto the ball and
Well,
pulling him out of position.
the thing with Konate though, he has to have a bad game for that to happen. The
Okay,
the good
that's
game
fact. Okay,
Konate, the good
okay,
game
that is true.
Konate,
That is true.
Chelsea in a massive trouble.
That is true. And what another thing? What Chelsea is weak from this season is set pieces. If Liverpool can get a good amount of set pieces,
Van Dijk.
Chelsea's weak at set pieces, and anybody can defend that as well. Chelsea is weak against set pieces. So this is going to be either a tactical game or someone's going to do something stupid
No
very
man,
early.
me think it a go be like something crazy, man.
That's what I'm. No, as I said, this game is either going to be a
Back
tactical
and forth,
masterclass.
attack.
Yeah,
Because
this
when
is
I
either
go
going to
did,
be a
yeah.
tactical masterclass or someone's going to do something stupid on one of the sides and cost the team. I'm not underestimating anybody. I'm not really put it like this, final whistle. I'm not underestimating Chelsea. It's just this. I've watched Schlutt play Schlutt in the Eredivisie for 3 years. I've watched Schlutt's tactic. I know what he's going to do. And what he's going to do, you're susceptible to it. You're susceptible to it because, as I said, Colwell is not my problem. I trust Colwell. I don't trust who's standing beside of him. I don't trust who's standing beside of
Not
him,
just
If he
beside
toss
of
him,
him, behind of
and
him.
I don't trust your goalkeeper as well. Like your
That
backline has
motherfucker.
bozo moments, so it's not underestimating your team. It's just that what Liverpool have thrived on so far this season, you're susceptible to it. So I just want you to prove me wrong now. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is how I am as a person. I want you to prove me wrong now. You're susceptible to Liverpool because by rightly so, this game, my prediction is 2-0 Liverpool. Realistically, it's 2-0 Liverpool. That's how I have it.
got you, Surfer.
That's what I have it
Go ahead.
on. But if your manager can prove me wrong, let me see. Let me see what Schlutt. Let me see how Schlutt's going to affect now if a manager susses out his tactics. When you're playing against a team that knows what you're going to do, because the loss against Nottingham Forest was a fluke. I am sorry. That loss. That's a 1 in 100 games. So I don't really look at him getting outclassed. He wasn't outclassed against Nottingham Forest. I need to see this now. I want to see this tactical battle now. I need to see this. I've seen Maresca at Leicester City, but it's not for a good enough period like how I've seen Schlutt. So I need to see this now. Now, so this Chelsea Liverpool game, I'm going to pay attention to it now because both managers are going to try and prove to me now why one is better than the other now. I need to see this for myself now. Because as everyone else know, I hold Schlutt very highly. I said Liverpool would not struggle when Schlutt came there. Schlutt proved me right. I
Yep.
said that Schlutt's system is going to get exposed with good wingers. Chelsea have good wingers. So now let's see if Schlutt's learned now. That's what I want to see now. So we will see. I'm psyched for this game. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see it.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Oh, this game gonna be a goodie. 100%. Yeah, and there will be a watch along for it on the playback as well, people. I was gonna say today, if you are in the UK time zone, we'll go to Kaneki. Scoreline prediction for this game.
No, I said it. It's 2-0 Liverpool. Chelsea need to prove me wrong.
First,
I'm going for a Liverpool win because Liverpool right now have the cards in their hands in how they play and how Chelsea are set up. Liverpool have are the ones that are shuffling the deck right now. So it's in Liverpool hands. 2-0 Liverpool.
first. What you saying, Lex? Scoreline prediction. Scoreline prediction.
Yeah, man, me get the scoreline already, brother.
You said 3-1.
You said 3-1 or 4-1. You said that's why
3-1, brother.
3-1. You might have been like
Yeah,
4.
man.
That's why I was asking. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
You just
Actually
want to keep up some fuckery, you know.
Who? When do I ever clip you up, Lex? This never happened. I've never clipped you up.
Yeah, but first time for everything, innit?
I would never. Why would I do that to this guy?
Mm-hmm.
I would never. I would be like, say you lot draw or lose the game, I would be like, yeah, let me clip you up. Like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you're confident going into this game. I actually think it'll be 1-1. That's why I've been thinking about this. I think it'll be a good game. I think both teams just cancel each other out, and then there's two informed teams, two teams with managers who are currently flying. Both sides very, very confident, and I think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. So to the final whistle podcast, I'm not underestimating you. I rate Chelsea. I think they're a good side, and that's why there's not many teams that pick Anfield and go say with confidence that they get some. Whereas there's confidence that Chelsea gets something. I don't think they win the game, but I think 1-1. But it's just interesting. I say Liverpool's first game at home to a big six side on the slot. Chelsea's first away trip for Enzo Maresca. Liverpool have played very well at home, obviously, despite got good results despite the Forest game, the only blip. And Chelsea have been better on the road. I think they've won all 3 of their away trips already. So, yeah, to shine. I don't see anyone getting slapped. That's just me. And it's arguably Liverpool have had the best. They got the best defense on paper. I think Chelsea are now like 3rd on the list in terms of goal scoring. So you got one of the best defenses in the league versus one of the best attacks. Normally those games end up good as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's what that is. Quickly, Wolves Manchester City.
Why are we even on top of?
Yeah, we're not discussing. I was gonna say. I was just about to say.
Erling Haaland hat trick 5-0. Erling Haaland hat trick 5-0.
I was gonna say I can't see an upset. That's what I was gonna say.
Erling Haaland hat trick 5-0. Erling Haaland hat trick 5-0.
4-0 for Lex. I'm saying 3-0 City as well. All right, people, we're going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Let me know who's live in the chat, people. We'll redirect to someone if they are indeed live. We are going to run pro clubs after this. We're going to get the gang together. So get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback, because that's where both...
Yo, hope Plymouth must sack Wayne Rooney. This man got slapped 5-0 today. Why is he still in a job? I'm going to talk about that crosses. They freaking get slapped 5-0 by Cardiff. Why are you still in a job? You should be on freaking Gert and Turf, playing with freaking Angry Ginge. Like that's your level. You're not a manager. You're a FIFA YouTuber now.
This guy you're a joke, man. But yeah, run up the likes.
That's what I need for BS.
Run up the likes, you lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Again, as always, we'll be live on the playback today for both of the games: Wolves, Manchester City, and Liverpool, Chelsea. You see it right there, people. Playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV, or download the app from your app store. Premier League watch-alongs, NBA season starting next week. Champions League, Europa League games all over there as well, plus more. And this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. The Spotify is now back and working and updated and everything. So 5-star us, follow us on there. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or wherever you listen to podcasts as well. But big on, man, always eventful show. Always look forward to the show. Every Saturday, 11 p.m. UK time, people. We're here discussing all things Premier League in regards to the Saturday games and previewing the games on Sunday as well. Hey, who's live? Is it just Omar? Let me know in the chat. I think Omar is Omar still live? What time did he go live? If it's Omar who's still live, we're just going to redirect to him. So that's what we'll do. So put Sarcasm City Raid in the chat. Give me 1 sec.
Tell him 42 unbeaten, and we're going to break his record, man. Sick and tired of Barcelona, fam. Sick and tired.
Nah, I hear you. All right, where we at? Yeah, let me just making sure. Oh, he was at 11. All right, it means he's been on for 2 hours and that. All right, we'll redirect to Omar. Shout out to Greg still, but I'll redirect to Omar. But people, this has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Salute. And like I said, live on the playback in about 10-15 minutes for Pro Clubs. Salute.